Good morning from London. I have something that I want to share with you. I've been keeping a dream journal now for all summer. It started early July. I just set my intention before I went to bed one night that I would remember my dreams the next day and that they would give me messages. And that kickstarted it. I've not had a single night since I think that was the first week of July that I've not had dreams. So I filled up one entire notebook like this with dreams, and I'm on my second one now, and we're only at the beginning of September. So I have been writing down my dreams and learning how to interpret my dreams. I'm going to do something separate on that if you're interested in how to actually figure out what your dreams mean. I'm finding it so fascinating, and also how to really set your intentions before you go to bed so that you'll get the messages that you most need to hear in your dreams. That's a separate thing. What I wanted to share with you right now is the dream I had last night and what's already happened this morning because of it. So before I went to bed last night, I did my kind of advanced level, setting my intentions and asking my higher guides and my intuition and everything, to calling it all in and asking it to give me any important messages that would help me in my life right now. And one of the dreams that I had was a dream that I was speaking to my friend, and I was asking her about the kind of tarot cards. They're called Osho cards that she has, and I was asking her in my dream whether or not she had these cards for me. And that was it. That was all I could remember about that particular dream. I had many other dreams, but I wrote that one down. So when I woke up this morning, I messaged my friend. And I said, I had this dream last night that I had asked you if you had some Osho tarot cards for me. And she wrote back immediately. She said, I've got goosebumps all over my entire body. And she showed me a screen grab of her to-do list from yesterday. And on the to-do list was, order Osho cards for Kelly. And she had it crossed out. And she was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. And, a little backstory to it is that 6 months ago, she and I went on a retreat together. And in our room, she got out of her bag these tarot cards and she was spreading them out on the bed and she was doing something with them. And I've never been into tarot cards. I've been told by two different kind of clairvoyant type of people that tarot cards will be in my life. Like I'm going to be a tarot card reader or something to do with tarot cards. And it just hasn't resonated with me. I've just been like, okay. Find tarot cards just a little bit creepy. I don't know, the pictures on them, the whole thing, it just doesn't appeal to me. So when my friend Denise had these cards laid out on the bed and she was choosing one, I asked her more about it, and she said she's had this particular tarot card deck since she was a teenager, I think she said, and that she just draws a card or cards, she's got something that she does with them, and it helps her to tap into her guidance and give her advice about next steps. I said, wow, that sounds really interesting. I told her the story about how I've been told that tarot cards are going to be in my life at some point, even though it doesn't really appeal to me. And I started looking at her cards, and I realized they're different from normal tarot cards. They're called Osho cards. And they really resonated with me. I really felt like this kind of pull to these cards. I said, this is amazing that all this time I've never felt anything about tarot cards, but I'm feeling something about yours. And so for the rest of the time that we were on the retreat, I would pull a card for myself from her Osho deck and read what my message was or interpret what my message was from the book. Anyway, got back home and I Googled I asked her first of all if she minded if I got some cards like hers, because I thought this is really personal. She's had these in her life for so long. And she said, not at all. I would be honored if you had these in your life. It would be amazing. Like, let me gift them to you. And anyway, I got back home and I Googled and I found them on Amazon, and I just mentioned it to her because she lives in Spain. I said, I found these on Amazon. I can order them for myself. But I've read the reviews, and the Amazon reviews say that they're printed really poorly. That this particular deck that you can get on Amazon, the printing is a really poor reproduction and nothing like the original Osho cards. And she said, okay, leave it to me. When I'm in America next time, I'm going to get you some. So this was 6 months ago. And quite honestly, I've never thought of it again. Really. Like I even saw her over the summer, and I didn't think of asking my friend, hey, what's going on with those cards? Didn't even think of it at all. So last night, I have a dream that I asked my friend for the Osho tarot cards. And that's all I can remember about the dream. So when I messaged her this morning, and she messaged me back that she just ordered me yesterday the deck, that she'd contacted her mother in America and had asked her mother to get the deck, and it's going to be sent to me yesterday. So, I mean, it's just showing me the power of dreams and how it's tapping into other realms, other things that we cannot see that are going on in, parallel universes that we just have no grasp of. But the more that we can get into our dream state, the more we can begin to access these incredible other avenues. And so, yeah, there's a lot to say about my dream interpretations. I think I'm going to write a blog post about it, and I want to link to the two people in my life that have come into my life to help me to understand dreams. As soon as I asked the universe to help me to understand my dreams, it brought me not one but two people, both to help me. So that's how it works, guys. When you get into vibrational alignment, step out of your busyness, and sometimes we can just get too caught up in the physical world of everything that we can see and hear and touch and all of that. And there is another whole level going on there that we'll never be able to tap into if we are just too caught up in the day-to-day stuff. So that's with Project Me. What I'm helping you to do is to get your outer world into a good position, because when your outer world is in a good place, you're not chasing your tail all the time. You've got the head space and the heart space to be able to start tapping into your inner self. And when you begin to work on your inner world, and when I say work, I mean that in inverted commas, it's fun. When you begin to work on your inner world is when amazing things begin to happen. This is what's going on with my own personal Project Me. So I started my own Project Me 11 years ago now, and only started bringing it out to you guys in 2013, so 6 years ago. And so I am on this kind of trajectory, and I really feel like I can fast track you guys. It doesn't have to take you 10, 11 years. It doesn't take you a decade to get to the place that I am now, because I'm learning about all the shortcuts and all the time I wasted by not getting into alignment before action. So stay tuned with Project Me. If you're not already on the mailing list, that is where you get my most personal attention. You get updates from me that are more about this kind of stuff. So myprojectme.com, and join the mailing list if you're not on it. And if you really want to learn so much more and dive into this and about how to get your outer world into a really good position, enabling you to work on your inner world, then Project We membership is there for you. The price is going up at the end of this month. So from October 1st, the price is jumping way up, because I've had founder membership rate for too long now, and I know that I need to raise the rate. So it is no longer, for this month, it is still $19 a month, which for what you get for your personal growth, and you're getting your life in order, and there's just so much there. Go on to myprojectme.com/Project We to find out about Project We. But that price is going up to $29 a month from the 1st of October. So if you've been curious about Project We, get in now, because you have a price freeze and you'll never, ever, ever pay more. And you can cancel it anytime. It's not a problem. You can use it for as long as it's helping you. So that's it for today. If you want to hear more about dreams and discovering what your subconscious is telling you in your dreams, it's not just a bunch of random weird stuff going on. There's actually messages in your dream. And if you learn how to tap into the meaning of them, wow, amazing things are going to begin to happen. And that's what I'm just exploring right now. So happy to share with you what's going on with my dream analysis right now, and to be with you. If you start doing this too, we can begin exploring this together. Okay, everybody, have a marvelous day or night wherever you are. If you're in Australia, have a lovely night. And if you're watching this in the replay, I always come back and check the comments. So write me a comment and tell me whether you are into dreams, whether you remember your dreams, whether you keep a dream journal, or if you ever have, and ask me any questions you want about Project We as well. Okay, bye everyone.